Hey, what's up everybody? Morph here. I just got done with my 10-hour, 11-hour stream of Arknights Endfield. Boy, did we do a lot, and the last thing we did took about 3 hours and a half to make because I did it all from scratch, all on my own. This is the Buck Capsule A farm for Arknights Endfield Factorio freaking game. Alright? So sit back, relax. This is the next step after the SC battery. You don't need to do the batteries anymore because you're going to need the batteries for your energy source. It's very important later on in the game. So for the people that are around level 40 to level 60, this is very important and you need to learn this and build this. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so like I said, if you progress the story and you're about level 50, you will find that you have completed the first region and unlocked the Power Plateau, which gives you the final outpost in the region. There are 3 outposts: Valley Pass, Science Park, and Power Plateau. And the hub is your main one, which is the biggest one. Okay, so we might as well start in the hub before we go any deeper into this video. Alright, so I just want to briefly say again, cannot stress this enough, you have to get off battery selling. Selling your batteries is not going to be beneficial anymore later on in the game because you're going to need it to power up your factory. Yes, my base is a little big, but as you can see, you don't really need all the space. I just spent my tickets making it bigger just to prepare for the future. Okay, so what you are gonna need to do in this map, is you're gonna make this your resource factory area. So it's important to make your bottles for the capsules right here. These are the freemium bottles. That's why there's freemium ore. And then you also have the, what do you call this? The battery makers, because you need to start powering your facility with batteries because it is pretty expensive. As you can see, I have 1,580 power out of 2,000. So I have like 500 extra. Okay, so you need to do that. You need to start, you keep your battery farm, but you're gonna move it here to the hub. Also, I added a little bit of a plantery here. It needs to be more than this, but having one for this plant is actually good already. The sustain of this plant is pretty easy. It's not as hard as, let's say, this one right here. The sand leaf. This one is absolutely difficult to sustain, and in this video I am going to teach you how to do that as well. So here at the bottom, this is the freemium part makers for whatever you're going to need. You're going to need it for batteries. Okay, this one you're going to use for buck buck B, because you're still going to need buck B. That's why I made a lot of bottles. And again, you're going to use these bottles for something else later on. Okay, so this is the hub. It's your freaking resource area farm. Okay, so after you complete this area, you got to go to the valley. We're going to go there now. My bad. I'm a little bit tired, so excuse me if I make mistakes. Here we go. The valley. Teleport. This one's a little bit crazy. Again, all the blueprints are available on the description below for the Asian community. And for the NA people, they're going to comment it on the comments below. So just check it out over there. So for the valley. Again, mistake. This is where it gets a little bit crazy. So this is the buck. This is actually the buck A setup right here. This whole lower part is all for buck A. That is how much you're gonna need. Uh, I guess I can go through it. You need some refineries, shredders, 3 grinders, because if you only use 2 grinders for one of each part, it's pretty slow production. Having 2 makes it a little bit quicker and more efficient so that you make more and more money. The problem is it's still not 100% sufficient or efficient. You need another grinder for this one into that. So again, there's not enough space. So for now, this is the best that we can do, especially if you're starting out at level 50 or 60 or account level 40 or something like that. You're gonna be using this for a while anyway. As you can see up here, I made a lot of plant boxes for sand leaf. This thing is being consumed because I do have 2 Buck A plants, which consumes a lot of this flower right here. And in the future, that third outpost has to turn into a Buck A farm as well. So yeah, I'm prepared for it. I'm actually now overproducing on the sand leaf plant, which is great. So that's what you're gonna do. Again, you can just copy the blueprint on the description below. All right, next we are gonna go to, if I can get out of here, our old favorite farming spot. Here we go. Science Park. Originium Science Park. In the Science Park, this is again where I make a Buck A farm. But not only that, you're gonna need. My God! All right, there. Come on! There we go. Whew. Okay, so you're gonna need the bus here, like the other one. This is the Buck A farm. This is all it's doing in this farm. I added another planter here because yes, you need about, I think you need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planters. Planter combos. You can just add another planter here for the seed maker thing, and you could actually have 2 sources that give you plants. I forgot to do that, but you know, I did this already. At least in the future, we're prepared for more Buck A planting. Over here on the bottom, I have to add these shredders for the ori powder because you need this for making the parts, premium parts. So you still need 5 of these to sustain the production of the batteries. Actually, 5 may not even be enough. I have to double check it right now if we are burning powder. Yep, 5 is actually not enough. I need to craft more. So at the end of this video, you see that there's 2 available here on the bottom. I will probably add, or you should add on your own, 2 more refinery for ori powder. Just do it right here. Okay, don't forget to do that because we are running 3 battery builders. I forgot about that we're running 3 battery for SC. Okay, so add 2 more, maybe even 3 more. It's pretty easy to do anyway. I have like a slot here, I have another slot there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots available to add more shredders. Next, so add it in the science park, right guys? Next up and lastly, we're gonna go to where we started the video, in Power Plateau. In Power Plateau, you can see that the production line here is, the space is absolutely tiny. It's super small. It's gonna be a problem later on for Buck A. We're gonna have to move this somewhere else. I'll explain it, what we're gonna have to do. If for some reason I can't, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, here. This is at the moment a Buck B farm because I just got this place and you need Buck B to be able to upgrade it to Buck A. So the amount of space needed for Buck B, it still fits up here. Notice the production is okay. It's not bad. We're using this for this production for Buck B. It's doing okay. The bottling is not bad. Next up is this one right here. This is the power station that I built. These are 9 thermal battery things, thermal banks. 4 of which are running with the battery, the SC battery. The other 5, these 2 are turned off, and these ones are running with Ori. It doesn't really need to run with Ori or anything. I just wanted to do it because Ori's not doing anything anymore. So yeah, that is the farm for now. In the future, this is gonna become a Buck A farm, which is gonna be pretty difficult to do. It can fit. You're gonna just have to move this one all the way here to the right and build it downwards. And then you'd have to move this battery maker, and yeah, you'd have to move the battery maker to a different map. Maybe in the hub because I do have space. And again, maybe the other place. What do you call that place again? The science park. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. Remember, all the blueprints are available on the description below. There's so many things to click. Menu's confusing. I have a brain freeze. That's right. Okay, if you liked it, hit that like and subscribe for more Arknights Endfield content. Thank you once again for tuning in. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.